Welcome back, everyone, to more The Evil Within. I'm Savage Hound Dusk, and today we're continuing the nightmare adventure. I'm gonna try and get as much done as conceivably possible in these next several streams because I really want to be able to do The Evil Within 2 with everybody. I just like that game a lot better. It's basically this game, but in my opinion, it's just a million times better. 5,700. May as well see if there's something that I think is worth upgrading for. Syringe recovery might be a good thing to hold out for. Melee damage is just not worth it. I'm finally starting to feel like I need to improve the fire rate on this pistol. I've maxed out the accuracy, which is good. Getting its crit chance up to 50% feels like a really good thing to save up for right now. Improving its magazine capacity wouldn't be bad. About the shotgun. I could give the shotgun a random crit chance bonus. That's a cheap upgrade, so I'll go ahead and give it to it. It kind of needs it. I'll even do an upgrade on the fire rate for my... I feel like it's starting to need it. I don't really feel like the rifle needs anything. I definitely am feeling it. Absolutely feeling it. I don't feel like I'm going to get too much out of the explosive bolts for the agony crossbow, so honestly I feel like upgrading my freeze bolts and my shock bolts and my flash bolts is the best thing to do. Another damage upgrade for the harpoon bolt also feels good. Because harpoon bolts are really cheap to craft. And I had to craft a lot of bolts in order to take care of a particularly stubborn problem, so... Okay. Last time I walked down one of these passages and got myself killed. This time, I would like to not do that. Have a... I kind of feel like I should. Pistol bullets. Sweet. Damn, son. You may or may not notice that red glow. Those rifle bullets? Don't know what I just picked up. Let's go down here first. Okay. Damn, there's a whole bunch of stuff in here. Including some sniper rifle bullets, which I will immediately load into the rifle. Oh, you cheeky motherfucker. Oh, shit. If that bar fills all the way up, you die. Oh yeah, now I know you're dead. So, yeah, you may or may not have guessed the hazard theme for this level. Gas traps. Damn it, I wanted those. Missing a lot of bullets there. Not really good to do. I would like to know how that didn't immediately light you both on fire. But whatever. It's kind of wasteful, honestly. I'm not really proud of that. Hmm. And that's why you don't fuck that up. Because if you do, that happens. Actually. I actually have an explosive bolt to use here. I didn't miss that. There was definitely some control delay on that one. Oh, and we're back here again. No, no. Excuse me, no. Two pistol bullets is all you give me back after that shit. Fucking rude. I like how there's normally a checkpoint right before you have to disarm a bomb. May as well just use this. I don't even know if this will stop me from being one-shot by the explosive. But it's good to have options, I guess. Pick up what? What? Is that what I'm picking up? forward, I guess.
Fuck!
Oh shit. What the hell? Is it get caught by that or die? Is that what this is? Nope, it did kill me. Just barely, but it did kill me. Okay, that... that did not feel fair, because the implication when you try and go through the wall of gas is that you're just dead. Oh, and we're back here again! Where do I love being back here with the fucking twin heads? Okay. Fucking disintegrate your asses. Don't know how the hell you lived through that when the other two didn't. You must have been further away from the explosion. Swear to God. Yeah, it literally is like a bomb right next to Green Jill. Okay. Let's actually notice the tripwire and not trip it. Because I saw that prompt right before it activated. Kind of my fault for walking into it. Like, I saw that little pole there and I'm like, what is this? Disarm that. Probably not going to get anything out of that, but it is satisfying to watch a whole bunch of them burn up once. So that's either the easiest hallway of your life or the worst run of your life. And it all depends on whether or not you catch the tripwire. Because if you don't, you're just dead. This game is kind of full of shit like that. Now, to be fair, The Evil Within 2 does a fair bit of the, guess what, you're dead if you fuck this up. But it's not nearly as oppressive in terms of the, oh, you didn't think about that, well, now you're just dead because you didn't see that coming. Trap, you know, BS. There's only so many ways you can design a game to kill the player instantly before it stops feeling fun and starts feeling like a fucking chore. Old photograph. We're back in here.
Just one more.
I think I'm going to go back in. There's also only so many instant kills you can kind of throw at a player before eventually you're just like, alright, you're kind of invalidating the point of my health bar. And there's actually certain games where I have run into the game basically being so oppressive that you kind of wonder if it's actually worth even continuing. So we'll go ahead and put another upgrade into the harpoon bolt because that's relatively cheap. Another 80% on top of that is actually worth the 10,000 green gel there. That's what I'm going to spend the 10k on when I next see it. Or when we next get a chance to spend that much. But save here, because...
Have you forgotten something?
She's weird. But the way that the upgrade system works in this game can sometimes be a little bit mean. Can I go down here? So I came out from over there. I think the game gave me a giant loop. This does not feel familiar. There's unbroken pottery in here. I know I haven't been down here now. I have no idea what Sebastian just did there. He just fucking moonwalked. Whoa, that was weird. Dude's a regular Michael Jackson.
That cockroach, that sycophant, living off me, feeding off my work. I'll have to figure out how we got the combination to my safe. But there's no time for that now. I'm so close. No one can ever have that data. It is mine. My only way. Whoever opens that safe next had better be ready to pay the price.
Opens what safe next? Interesting. Wonder if that involves the enemy that has a literal safe for its head, don't you? This looks like another one of those things. Wonder what happens if I stand on top of it. Interesting. It won't lift up high enough to... Huh, okay. It's not really that important. Uh-huh. That didn't feel like that made any sense. Not gonna lie, that death literally just kind of felt like random. Here, eat a dick. What the fuck even was that? Can I ask? Like, what the hell was that? Unlit candle. Shatter the door. Oh, another medical syringe. Thank you, God. Those are mine. I listened to that. Oh. Thank you. So that literally exists to just cut off the path behind you. Yep, that's what I thought was gonna happen. I was just sitting there like, I feel like something bad is gonna happen. Crispy. The issue with the two-head enemies is that you pretty much can't stealth kill them. They basically always know where you are. Pistol bullets. Lovely. If you're wondering how colossal a dickhead this game is, this is absolutely a trap. And if you're stupid, you absolutely will pay for it. You know, like that. If you're not an idiot, you might notice that. That guy will come to life as you try to cross the way. Hatchet. Okay, that door's sealed. That's more satisfying than it should be. Hi. I'm not sorry. Nor should I be. Shotgun ammo. Top off my trenchy. There's a lot of murder tools around here. I've missed a bunch of, like, keys. Oh, one of those guys had the common courtesy to drop a fucking grenade. Oh. They really made this place dark. The game really shouldn't give me options to be able to use the environment to my advantage, because, as I have displayed, if I'm given the opportunity, I absolutely fucking will. And I should. Probably should have saved. Let's see how I come to this position. And yes, those mechanics. I'm dead. Yep. This is one of those, I honestly hate this because the way the fucking camera angle adjusts things, it fucks up where you're supposed to walk. It genuinely affects how you're supposed to walk through this. And those traps don't arm until you try to get through them the second time around. You cannot shoot those to disable them. And you don't want to sprint through there because you will run into a trap if you sprint.
Leslie, you're safe. Where's
Kid.
Kidman? Is she here too?
Kid.
Is she all right?
Is she all right? All right?
Stand back. I'll get it open.
Get it open! Get it open!
No! Wait!
Oh, that's a problem.
Leslie! Leslie!
Alright, you can try to scrap with this guy, but I'll be fucking real. Trying to kill him is almost impossible. Oh shit. Oh, those take a good minute to disarm, don't they? They do give trap parts. Not that durable. Like my green gel. Like my green gel. What? Oh, damn it! Get off me! Fuck! Me over here looking for the damn exit. Oh, thank you, game. Thank you. You made me walk into what is certain death. Because it doesn't tell you anything about this. It's just like, oh, by the way, bro, you might die if you go through here.
Leslie!
Hey, what's up, Rev?
Leslie!
God damn! That was quick. Come on, 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 come on. Ugh. Ah! Oh!
Stay dead.
Oh, that's what that means. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. So what I just heard is killing this guy is. You get 1,000 per kill, but that's not a lot. That's a lot of time invested in shutting down his things. I used that already. Oh, hi. Fuck! Fuck! Shit! Let go of it, you fool! God damn it! Fuck you! No, really? Fuck you! Good. Good to hear. Fuck! He hits me again, I'm gonna fuck him up. while I'm doing that. I did actually break a rule that I probably should have made for myself. And that's never make more bolts than you need!
Take this!
I tell you to try to come back from that, but I feel like you would.
Finally.
Escape the Keeper beneath the Catacombs. So, fighting the Keeper is not pleasant, but if you make sure to upgrade your harpoon enough, and I didn't do that knowingly, I did that actually incidentally, but if you make sure to upgrade your harpoon enough, you can kill him in a couple of hits. He's not actually that durable. The thing is that he will endlessly revive himself. So the more times you kill him, the more you're wasting resources just trying not to die. So when you fight him, the golden rule should pretty much be don't fight him more than you absolutely have to, and when you fight him, make absolutely damn sure that while you do, you never spend more resources than you absolutely must to deal with him in order to continue on the path. The more you spend, the more you exhaust. The more you exhaust, the faster he kills you. Focus not on killing the Keeper, but on getting out. Kill him when you have to. And don't be afraid to kill him. It's a 3,000 green gel, well, almost 3,000 green gel, with every kill you make. I killed him, what had to be, probably about 3 or 4 times. One of those kills I had to make because I let him get too close to me. I probably should have killed him right before putting on the actual thing that I put on, the wheel, the valve, that he beat the shit out of me for touching. But that sequence is basically, it's a boss fight on a timer, but it's not really a boss fight because your actual goal is not to kill the boss, but to get the fuck out of there before you get killed by the boss or the gas. You are gonna die from one of those things if you stay. And I don't think it's possible to exhaust his respawns, so. A planted seed. Picked up those shotgun shells and I've never used them in that boss fight. And the game will give you some stuff here. It usually gives you a couple things after you fight the Keeper fairly quickly because fighting the Keeper is... it's a trap that most people will fall into. For all my complaints about the many instant death mechanics this game likes to throw at you, it never throws a death mechanic at you that you can't get around to some degree. And 80 to 90% of them you will just kind of see coming. Just to make sure he doesn't get back up. I didn't think he would. Hi. Unusually still Will you stop trying to crush the corpse? It's no longer there. Idiot. Oh my. I love the harpoon bolt. You wouldn't think that just a basic, huge bolt would be so useful, but it fucking is. It's one of the best investments you can make during a main playthrough, too, is that harpoon. Because it's cheap to produce on trap parts, so it's not really an expensive cost. And it's very, very handy. Give me that. I want that. I needed that key. Caves make no sense. Why did that hit me? Yeah, those bolts do a shitload of damage. Not really bolts so much as big metal harpoons. And for anybody who's ever seen them, crossbow bolts are way fucking small. Oh look, another tape recorder.
Aberrant brainwave patterns observed in subjects number 25 and 33. And now again in 55. The one common factor is a case history of dissociative identity disorder. Previous experiments on the prefrontal cortex led to degradation of sense of self. But there were unanticipated results here. Suicidal thoughts of alternate personalities exhibited as attacks on the core personality. As self-consciousness waned, a sort of stasis was achieved. Like two creatures sewn together and forced to live as one, eternally hating the other. Delicious.
So, we're getting the sense that Ruvik is not a good person. Oh my god, what the fuck? Ugh. I don't know why the game does that. It doesn't do that very often, and it's disgusting and disturbing whenever it does. Oh! Thankfully, those things are easy to kill. They are, however, deeply... Ow? What? There was still one left. Okay. Done anything interesting today, Rob? Oh, God. Close to finishing Dying Light 2. Oh. Yeah, one of the billion zombie games that's come out in the last 10 years. How is Dying Light 2? I was never into that game. I just, like, people tried to get me interested in it. I don't know why I wasn't interested. Didn't catch what you said. Dying Light was one of those games a lot of people told me I should play, and I just wasn't into it. I don't know why, but I haven't really been into a lot of the zombie games that release. Like, people told me that Dead Island was really fucking good. I played that, and I'm like, okay, well, the gameplay has got a cool loop, but the story feels completely fucking non-existent. And it was. Like, the story was totally non-existent. There ended up being a story, yeah, but it wasn't a very good one. It was a very atypical story of the government was fucking with shit it wasn't supposed to fuck with. I went too deep, and of course it was a trap. Sophia told me to stop so many times, but it was only a little further to the truth. I knew there'd be challenges, but I was so close. I noticed the faintest breeze coming from the crack of this door. This door has to lead outside. This plate I found looks like it fits in the slot. It's probably the key. But which way does it go? 50-50 odds. I've been here pacing for what feels like an eternity, unable to make this simple choice. Sophia, if I make it out of here, I'll hold you in my arms. I'll tell you that you were right and never let you go. Okay. Bloody relief plate. Strange plate that has faces carved into either side. One side has blood streaked across it. So the game gives you a 50-50 chance here with this key plate, okay? Now you can flip the fucking panel, but it should be pretty obvious which side killed the person who was in here first and which side didn't. Combat's nice, so's the day and night cycle. Parkour's okay, but it's not spectacular. A lot of people told me that parkour was one of the main big draws to that game. Parkour being something so big and cool. Here's the thing. Parkour should not be a main hefty draw to a game. Parkour should be a cool element, unless that game is all about movement. And there are games that are all about movement. And suddenly I'm back in the fucking hospital. There are skills that mix it into combat. Parkour is very mixable, but I feel like a game like Mirror's Edge benefits from that way better than a lot of other things.
Doc, what the hell is going on?
There's no time. I need to figure out how to reverse this if we're going to stop him.
Who? This Ruvik guy? Who the hell is he?
I'm sorry, I have to find this.
I can't help if you leave me in the dark, Doc. And you need me to help.
We were working on a method. How can I explain this? It's like linking brains together. Sharing everything on an electrochemical level. Emotion, memory, perception, everything. Directly. It's unprecedented. The implications on psychology, on pharmaceuticals, on consciousness itself.
Are you serious? It's a fucking nightmare.
Well, I didn't say it was perfect. Especially not with such a unstable host.
Great. So your research partner is a psychopath. And we're all inside his head.
And he knew that when he did this.
Not exactly, no. All of us are contributing on some level. But he's the only one with conscious influence.
You know how he thinks. What does he want?
Well, it's just a theory, but I'd say he wants us dead.
Doctor?
It's just a theory, but I'd say he wants us dead. You know, Doc, if you were going to tell me something so brain-dead obvious, I probably would have just shot you. We dropped off Lily for her first day at preschool this morning. She's a brave girl. She seems like she'll be fine. Myra, God bless her, has had a tough 3 years. Raising a baby is a full-time job, and she's finally going to get the break she deserves. By break, I mean coming back to the KCPD Missing Persons Bureau. The amount of disappearances here seems to be growing. If we don't get to the bottom of it soon, there won't be anyone left to investigate. They'll all be missing. I exaggerate, of course, but there's something going on in Crimson City that needs to be stopped, and Myra will help see to that. She's damn good at her job, and obviously happy to be back in her element. Special Infected are kind of a draw, too. Yeah, they looked kind of interesting, but I don't know. I guess I wasn't too drawn to that either. I feel like zombies and Special Infected and shit like that started with Resident Evil, and then it feels like... Oh, shit! Okay. It feels like virtually every game afterwards is just kind of trying to do the same shit that happened. Ruvik. Okay. A bit short-sighted. Well, here's the thing. Like, virtually every game has copied the Resident Evil formula of zombies, viruses, and Special Infected. They did it in Dying Light. They did it here in Dead Island. They did it in like 15 other fucking zombie games. They did it in Left 4 Dead. Like, it's a staple. And to me, it's like, okay, well, those can create some unique zombies, but why does it create? Not really much answer to that. Other than, well, the virus just mutates.
Detective Castellanos.
Was that someone else's memories?
Yes, it was somebody else's memories. It was Ruvik's memories. It should be obvious by now, but the method that he's talking about, I don't know why he thinks it would have influence on...
Have a bad dream?
On pharmaceuticals, because linking brains together wouldn't do anything for pharmaceutical research. Linking brains together would be a really good...
Let go of me! No, not that way. No. No.
Do you think Liz
not
knows?
that
What do you
way.
mean?
No. Let go of me!
Memories are vague things indeed. It can be easy at times for memories to be distorted by
Not
others.
that way. No.
That is why they must be cherished.
What's going on in the game? I don't know.
Let go of me! Let go of me! Let go of me!
You look as if you've seen a ghost.
I... Newspaper? Estate fire claims children. Daughter badly wounded. Where were the parents? Children are playing in barn and Victoriano estate burned in fire. Daughter, 17, left in vegetative state. Source of fire undetermined. The daughter that was left in a vegetative state, that was the boss Lara that we killed. Yeah, that got you. It didn't get me, but I knew it was going to happen. Thank you. That's a pretty good jump scare. $14,000 gel. The revolver's really starting to feel just straight up fucking inadequate right now. I could upgrade several agony bolts with this. I think I'm gonna upgrade that first. I'm not gonna get the special upgrade because that's 50,000 green gel and that's way more than is worth it. And then a lot of the rest of my green gel that I'm going to pick up for a while is probably going to go into upgrading the freeze bolts, flash bolts, and shock bolts. That one's... yeah, that particular jump scare is very easy to see coming. The issue that I have is that zombies are a very tired enemy to me. State of Decay 2, Dying Light 2... the entire fucking Resident Evil franchise, basically. Zombies are kind of in this game, but they've got a more creative foil on them, I feel like, than they do in a lot of other games. Oh, I have to go back into the... Yeah, that's the thing. Too many games just decided that zombies were a really convenient enemy to make happen what they wanted to have happen, and just kind of did whatever the hell they wanted. And that got really tiresome and really boring to me really quick. Zombie games have to have something very, very special in them at this point for me to care. And State of Decay and State of Decay 2 have a lot to them. I'm not interested in them, though, because the game doesn't have a narrative focus. It has a semblance of story, but it doesn't have a narrative focus. Dying Light and Dying Light 2, what's the story mode to it? Well, the government was experimenting with a zombie virus, or that they, I guess, originally intended to make super soldiers with, and it created zombies. Yeah, well, okay, my answer to you is that is the plot of, Dead Rising, 1, 2, 3, and its other spin-off entries. That's the plot of Resident Evil, every single entry. That's the plot in Dead Island, Dead Island 2, Dead Island Riptide. That's the plot of State of Decay and State of Decay 2, if I recall correctly. That is the plot of probably Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2. I don't know. I don't remember what the source of the outbreak was in those games. I don't know if the game even bothers to tell you, and frankly, I'll be fucking honest with you, I don't care if it does. The point is that is the plot of so many games, to the point where it feels really generic and stupid. It's a grossly overutilized system. I believe there is a way in the State of Decay video games to figure out the actual main story. There's some collectibles.
I've seen that house somewhere.
That you have to look for.
I've never been here before, but...
in specific locations. I forget exactly where. I didn't play much State of Decay. My friend Troy played the living crap out of it. I love Troy, I do. But even he couldn't convince me to continue playing that game well past the first 3 or 4 hours. I just wasn't into it. I just wasn't into it. And I wasn't into it because it felt like another generic zombie game that had a lot of really cool and interesting elements that would work well for me if it had a fucking narrative. But it lacks a narrative. It just throws you in a world, gives you a bunch of survivors of a zombie apocalypse, and tells you to build your own little zombie survival space, basically. And that's fine for some people. That's not fine for me. I gotta have a story hook. For some reason, there's very few games that I will play that don't have a good story hook. And the story hook can be over-the-top cheesy action. It could be over-the-top stupid, cheesy, ridiculous, and silly villainy. It can be something simple and stupid. It just has to do it well. That's my problem. Whatever it does, I don't care if it's dumb. I don't care if it's smart. I don't care if it's simple. I don't care if it's extravagant or extremely deep and introspective. I want it to be fucking interesting. If it's not interestingly put together, you have a problem. Like Lord of the Rings, when you get down to it, it's basically actually a war between gods of light and a god of evil. The thing is that Lord of the Rings knows how to create a series of deep and interesting stories with its myriad characters, very interesting setting, and specialized, atmosphere, and its world building. Here's the problem with games like Dying Light, and particularly with games like State of Decay and such. With State of Decay, there's not that much world building. It's pretty much modern-day civilization, humans in the real world, and a zombie apocalypse was triggered. The zombie apocalypse is some kind of viral infection. We don't fucking know what it is. And, No More Room in Hell. I was told to try out No More Room in Hell. And I should have given that game a try. I'm so sorry to Troy that I didn't, if he ever watches this. Of course, if he watches this, he'll probably be laughing as I get my ass kicked and killed in really stupid ways, because I have, in fact, played this game before, and... before I continue on my tirade, I would like to point something out. I like to call this house Instant Death House. Why do I like to call this Instant Death House, you may ask? I call this place Instant Death House because Ruvik likes to pop up as a spirit in this house and chase you around and then disappear. If he touches you, you instantly explode and die. Tragic fire kills child nanny in Crimson City, February 11th, 2012. Despite KCFD's quick arrival and best efforts, a fast-spreading house fire took the lives of a young girl and her babysitter yesterday afternoon in the Park Ridge neighborhood of Crimson City. Lily Castellanos, age 5, and her babysitter, Juanita Flores, 56, were unable to escape the smoke and flames that quickly consumed the single-family home. Lily's parents, both detectives for the KCPD, rushed to the scene but were too late to save their daughter from the flames. The blaze was finally defeated by the firefighters after several hours, but the home was completely destroyed. The cause of the fire is under investigation, but initial findings point to faulty electrical wiring. So now we know why Sebastian doesn't have his wife, doesn't have his daughter. We also know why he's drinking, or had a drinking problem. His daughter supposedly died in a house fire.
I knew it.
Don't you think you should use your green gel?
I've been using my green gel. What the fuck are you talking about, lady? 3,200. Yeah, I don't have much green gel to spend. Don't you think you should use your green gel? I might listen to you, except I've been using my green gel. Just a little bit. Upgrade the shockwave. I have a slightly bigger AoE. You definitely want to upgrade the AoE on this thing. I do like the extra stun time, too. The extra stun time is great. So, yeah, this is now as powerful as it needs to be. What it gets when you get this upgrade is the bolts become incendiary bolts. Which you don't need. I am probably going to try focusing on upgrading the flash bolts now, because being able to stealth kill a room full of assholes is actually pretty useful. But the issue that I have with a lot of these games, it's modern day. Humans are getting attacked by a zombie plague. They're all viral. It's the same plot with so many movies. Either the military was experimenting with it, the CDC was, or somebody was experimenting with some kind of fucking virus, and it gets loose and it infects all of humanity. It creates a lot of really cool stories about the human element trying to endure a zombie apocalypse. The problem is that virtually all of those movies and all of those games very easily bleed together because humans without any society or law rapidly devolve into murdering each other for everything that they can find, stealing whatever isn't nailed down from one another, and a lot of what a lot of those games and films try to do is they try to teach you to explore the real darkness of humanity. Here's the thing. If I want to see the real darkness of humanity, all I have to do is look at what Israel did to the Palestinians. All I have to do is look at what the Middle East did to United States citizens. All I have to do is go back in history and look at the Crusades. Look at the decades and centuries of slavery of black people throughout the world. Like, if I want to see the true darkness of the human element, I don't need a zombie apocalypse to destroy society to show me how fucked up humanity is. Humanity is fucked up even when it has a social order. It's fucked up because it chooses to be fucked up. It doesn't choose to be better like it should be. And that's often because when people in the elite in power gain so much power and influence, they stop thinking about the greater good of the community around them and they start abusing it. That's usually what virtually every zombie game kind of boils down to. And I don't say that to ignore what you're saying now, Rev. I say that because I understand what these things are trying to do. I just think that these video games aren't exposing the darkness of humanity. They're killing off most of the humans and then showing that when very little is left over, what's left of humanity is probably going to destroy itself. I don't need to play a zombie apocalypse game to see that anymore. I just have to look at Washington. I just have to look at the UK. I just have to look at the Middle East. It's sad, it's sick, and it's stupid that those are the simple answers that I have to get. Those aren't even intended to be political commentary. That is just, you can see it. World War II. Go play any World War II game that actually shows you what the Third Reich was doing to people. You will see the true darkness of humanity in that instance. And not even because there's a social order that told you it was okay to go do those things, but because people chose to do that instead of being like, wait a minute, what the fuck is this? Why did we do that? Why is he ordering us to do this? This sounds stupid. I've finally come to recognize the way, the portal to a new world. The details are all there, have been right in front of my nose. I'm appalled and incensed that I did not see them sooner. The specific process to break down the human psyche, to obliterate it and give myself free rein is so obvious. And now that I see it, now that what I have to do is in front of me, I feel as if there is nothing else I can do. I can have everything I sought, everything I've lost. But I need resources, Jimenez, that Cretan will finally begin to earn his keep. Well, one of the side quests in Dying Light that I remember seeing a short video on. Oh dear God! No, and it got me stuck on the chair. This is why I call this place Instant Death House. He just randomly decides he's gonna come in and ruin your day. And if he touches you, bye-bye Castellanos. And there's shit all over this house. It's very easy for you to get killed. Often for little to no reason. So, I'm gonna show this off. You wanna know what fucking killed me? What killed me was this chair. Which is weird because it certainly isn't killing me now. How did I die? Yeah, that's what happened. Somehow there was a collision error. So the game had a collision glitch, and that's my fault somehow. Because that's what killed me. When I say that's my fault, like, most deaths that I've had were more or less in my control. That one definitely wasn't. Again, very easy to fuck that up. The short went over one of those side missions. It was a side mission. Like, one of the side missions to try and show you how fucked up humanity was there was a mission where you needed to keep getting alcohol for this person that was, I guess it was supposedly for a kid that needed medicine for bandages. That was my fault. And they wouldn't let you inside the door frame though. If you give them alcohol 3 times, you get the opportunity to shove your way into the room. Well, here's the thing. When you shove your way into the room after you give them enough alcohol and then you try to demand to see the kid they're talking about and they refuse, it turns out that there's a bunch of people in there and they're all fine. They're all fine. They've been getting the alcohol by using you so they can get drunk in the apocalypse. You want to see how fucked up humanity is? Alcohol is medicine in an apocalyptic scenario. They did not care. They tricked you into giving it over. And yes, Dying Light does go along that route. There's no social pecking order to keep people in line.
What do we have here?
Oh God.
Subject number 58, test 92A. Electrode placement M33, pain region. Ineffective. Anticipate greater results with stimulation of section F7, the consent region of the neocortex. Subject imprint, only partially successful. Individual personality traits linger.
Down here is pain. No, over here is pain.
Great. What did I just set in motion?
Is this, what did you call it? Your inner sanctum? A research lab of your own. I am most impressed.
Why are you back? I didn't give you permission.
Come now, we're both men of science. Men of science are dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge. You can show me your experiments. I can show you things.
You wouldn't like them. You'd think they're gross.
In science, one must do any number of things a layperson may find disgusting. I've done many things others would consider distasteful.
You think I'm some kind of a monster.
You concern yourself so much with your appearance. But that mind of yours, that's all that matters.
That's Marcello. Is that Ruvik with him?
Yes, it was. Hi. Bye. Now that I have done that. Because instant death house
Have you forgotten something?
is not fun when you have to do more than one thing.
Well, you should take better care of yourself.
I don't know. Dying Light's not one of those games I intend to play. You can spoil it for me if you want. I don't
Looks
really
like the
care.
same red liquid.
Damn, I went through a ton of my matches. Don't remember burning through that many. Must have, though. Shit. Yes! Give me the ammo! Yeah, that's creepy. There's a lot of places to hide. Hi! That was fucking rude! Starting to think they really wanted to kill me there. Two worlds separated by a jagged chasm. Above, faceless spectators mocking the tragedy. Below, helpless victims losing everything. Don't have any dials for this safe. Interesting. PKs are meant to represent cops and that all of them are evil. Okay. You can hide from Ruvik in the closet. In certain other areas, and he just leaves. Interesting. Out of the closet, Sebastian. Interesting. The thing on that bomb, it moved. The blue thing on that bomb shifted. Shotgun shells. Little South Park reference. Now so I take out my gun. Thanks for the hatchet, dickhead. Upper safe dial. Oh, he dropped his brain juice. Well, I guess it's a good thing I was there to collect what was left of his brain. I saw her there again, standing at the end of the hallway, long black hair, beautiful as ever, streaked with moonlight, eyes dark pools in her porcelain face. She wore her favorite red dress with like a crimson sunset, like a streak of blood in the waning light. Lara, of course you couldn't be dead. Except she totally is dead. Ah, medical kit. Yes. Free full heal. You know what? I'm gonna use this. Oh. Oh. Did not think I was gonna get walked in on. Oh shit. Is he gonna kill me? Oh yeah, he is gonna kill me. Okay, so if he sees you go into one of those, he will murder your ass. Oh no, it took me all the way back to the save. No. Oh. Oh, that is just... That's fucking infuriating.
That looks like the same red liquid.
I don't know why that is allowed to work. But for some fucking reason it is. That's funny. That's also kind of where we see how Ruvik is in fact out of his goddamn mind. He hallucinated his sister coming back. Hello. Oof. That shit'll get you back on your feet. I believe I hit first, sir. What? Like, I was already swinging before he tried to grab my ass. The game just kind of didn't care. Fragment. Okay. He doesn't know I'm in here. That was a good South Park reference, by the way. Oh, it's the hatchet. I guess you drop it when you try to go in there. Oh! I shot the damn light, game! Shot the damn light and you still fucking killed me! You were supposed to hit the light, which is what I did! It still chose to murder me. Ugh! You're supposed to shoot the red light dial indicator on top of that trap. I shot it 3 times. Alright. I'll see you guys next time. I've been Savage Hound Dusk. We'll make it through Instant Death House one way or another. Have a nice day, everybody. I've still got some chores to do before I can go to bed anyway. Make sure to check out my YouTube channel. All of my videos are uploaded there as well after I stream them here. So have a